This is the WMSA Global Cup Division 2022 lineup. This is the LMP1 entry list. For Season 1, it was Kamui Kobayashi from Japan driving the number 10 Wayne Taylor Racing Konica Minolta Cadillac. But for Season number 2, it's Oliver Jarvis making the move from Mazda Team Yost over to the team, as after years of waiting, owner Wayne Taylor has taken his chance to take one of the top-notch drivers in the entire Global Cup division. Look for them to be an outstanding competitive team in Season number 2. However, not everything is going to change for this LMP1 class. Mustang Sampling Racing and Wawa Barbosa are staying together as a pair on the one-car team, but with many people doubting them going into Season number 1, they need to make sure if it doesn't go well that they make Season 2 count, or everything could come crashing down for the pair. Koenigsegg Motorsport is entering their second season as an LMP1 team in the WMSA Global Cup division. Driver Romain Grosjean that they had in Season 1 was on loan from another race team, so he moves back to them, leaving the seat wide open for Esteban Gutierrez in the number 70. But much like the Mustang Sampling Racing team and Wawa Barbosa, who we mentioned previously, this could be a make-or-break year for the team if they can't put some really good stuff together in one of the first two seasons. After a year of preparation for this season and missing Season number 1, Team Porsche LMP are back with two cars for this season. The team have two drivers for this season, one being the rookie from Canada, Mason Bergeron, and the other being Andre Lauderer, who's been with the team for a few years now. Lauderer's goal with Bergeron, win a Constructors' Championship not only in the LMP1 class, but in the overall Global Cup Championship. But with many other teams going up against them and having to struggle to make every race no matter who you are, it's going to be quite a challenge for them to pull that off. So the question remains, can they do it? If you look next door, you'll find Rebellion Racing doing the exact same thing that Team Porsche LMP did. After taking an entire season to prepare for the coming of the Global Cup division in the WMSA, they're fully charged and ready to go in 2022. Driver Kamui Kobayashi, as we mentioned before, comes from Wayne Taylor Racing to find his seat here at Rebellion Racing in the number 8. Meanwhile, driving the number 0 will be Allison Jademan, the first woman to drive in not only the Global Cup division, but also in any division of the WMSA. There is no doubt that she'll make history when she sits in that seat for the first time in 2022, but the question is, like any driver, can she prove herself and make it in the Global Cup division? Team owner Roger Penske will be entering 8 cars among 3 classes for Season number 2, just as he did in Season number 1. Drivers Ricky Taylor in the number 6 and Elio Castroneves in the number 07 will be the same 2 drivers that he had in Season 1 for the LMP1 class at Acura Team Penske. What can they do in Season 2? Maybe it'll be just as successful as Season number 1 looks it might be, but we will have to wait and see, as we do with every team. Well, they're certainly not the least, but they are the last team to reveal their roster for Season number 2. Mazda Team Yost have been so strong for Season number 1 testing, and we expect them to do very well come Season number 2. However, their lead driver Oliver Jarvis, who we mentioned at the very beginning of this video, has moved on to Konica Minolta Wayne Taylor Racing, leaving Jonathan Bomarito to fill his seat as the lead driver at the team. And of course, rookie Jimmy Alexandrin from Britain is going to be driving the number 54 for the team, doing his best to start off an amazing career in the WMSA Global Cup division. These 7 teams are 7 of the best in the history of auto racing. They all have the same goal, and that is to win a Global Cup overall championship, or at least an LMP1 class championship. We'll see what happens. They have an entire FP1 class to get through to win an overall championship, and that will be previewed next time we upload on the WMSA official channel, and we will see you then.